All right, we got a few things to discuss today. I do have a rant here at the end. You for sure want to stay tuned to the end to give me your opinion on what I have to say. But I have the Lily and Fox vinyl. This is a monthly subscription that I get, and I get 4 vinyls. I usually wear the vinyls, but I don't have any on right now. I do wear these. This is what is this? I think it's $12 a month. They're roughly $3 a sheet. So, and I do get 2 sets, full sets from each sheet. Generally, sometimes I don't, but it always has, it's packaged really cute, and it has a little note with my name. Always has a cute little fox. Oh, this one's a dinosaur. Oh, I gotta give that to Lucas. A file, orange wood stick. This is the fall. I mean, I think these are so adorable. Look at those. I love those. Oh, that's going to be my Thanksgiving. That's going to be my Thanksgiving for sure. I mean, I think I could replicate these anyway, but this is this month's. Those are really adorable too. Oh, I don't know. That one I'm not really fond of. It's pretty. Some birds. That's really cute. Okay, that's not too bad. So these are the 4 that I got this month. You get 4 every month. So I think I will probably keep these through January. So this is November's. December should be Christmassy. I don't know. I think that was a very good, the very first month I got sucked. I didn't like any of them. But everyone since then, I have really liked all of them. So I can't complain about those. Put some plates out, and we're going to do a Bisquick picks. Oh, speaking of, which one? That one? That one? I don't know. He sniffed the. Let's see. Maybe we'll do both. He sniffed this one, and then he picked this one. Then he stepped on this one. Bisquick, what do you think? You're not paying any attention to what you're going to pick? Pick one. Okay, we're gonna go with this and this. Since he stepped on that one, and then he sniffed this other one. Here we have a clear jelly stamper. It has pumpkins and all kinds of stuff. And then we have, oh, the kitchen layering plate. This one's tough. This one's a tough one, but that's okay. That's what we have. We're going to do something from those 2 plates. And as you already saw, we did Bisquick picks. That's why I've decided to call this series Bisquick picks. So these are the 2 plates that he picked. And on my nails, I have something that I have had for at least 10 or 12 years. At least. And this is it. It is an SE color. Aruba blue. I bought this at Walmart. Or maybe it was CVS. I don't know. But I spent $12 on this at the time. 10 years. I know it's been 10 years. This stuff I love. It's such a beautiful color. But I do not purchase any mainstream corporation polishes anymore. I only buy from small businesses. I don't buy at the grocery store or anything like that anymore. But oh my gosh, look at this. I love this polish. And I'd forgotten. This is like the only mainstream polish that I still have. I have 1 or 2. I have Lincoln Park After Dark from OPI. I still have that one. I've also had that for 10 years. And that's it. That's it. The only 2 polishes that I've kept. Just because I love this blue. And I'd forgotten. It's been so long since I used this. The brush. When I went to go polish my nails, I gasped. Look at that. Tiny little brush. It was so amazing to use this tiny brush on my nails, to paint my nails with. And it's still perfect polish. 10, 12 years at least. I shook it up and it is still perfect. So you can imagine the chemicals that are in this to keep it that well preserved for that long. But I love this polish. I love this polish. And I love the brush. I wonder, so do they still have those brushes? Because I love that teeny tiny brush. So these are the two plates that Bisquick picked. So I picked, because of this blue, I love Copper Haired Girl from Hit the Bottle. One of my absolute all-time favorite polishes. It's dusty. Oh, this one's dusty. Look at the dust. Look at the dust on this. This is also Snowed In from Hit the Bottle. A great opaque white. I also grabbed this one from Maniology. It's Frozen, and it is a pearly color. And then this is the other all-time favorite from Hit the Bottle, Calypso Gold. And I don't know if there's enough in this bottle to use. I definitely need to order more of that. I've probably gone through 4 bottles of this Calypso Gold, and I know this is my 3rd bottle of Copper Haired Girl over the years. Love those. But with these plates, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I do want to do one nail with this plaid. Okay, so when I'm doing a plaid, I recommend using, this is Maniology. It's a sticky stamper, a monocle stamper. This one I have destroyed the bottom part that pops out, and you can put it in the bottom. I put them underneath, right underneath the stamper, so that it's stiffer. I absolutely recommend using a stiff stamper when you're doing a plaid, because it keeps your lines straight. So I think first I want to do a plaid. I'm going to use, I think, Copper Haired Girl and the Frozen. I don't have a discount code for Hit the Bottle, or Lantern and Wren is where I buy Hit the Bottle. But I do have a discount code for Maniology at 10%. But make sure you're doing Black Friday shopping online at a small business, please. Maniology, they all have big Black Friday sales. So I'll pick that up. And I line that up in the middle. Just straight down the middle. And you see how straight my lines are? You pick it up straight, you put it down straight. You need a firm stamper. One that's not firm, one like this, they're jigglier, and it's harder to keep a line straight with those. I don't know if I want to go gold or if I want to do white. Oh, let's go with white. Why not? I actually haven't even opened this polish for I don't know how long. Let's see how it does. Ooh, that didn't pick up. Let's clean that plate and see if I can't be a little quicker. All right, let's try that again. I mean, this polish is maybe not the best to use. Let's see, if we don't get a good pickup, I'll go to the next. It's just because it's been sitting here for a long time and it's really low. It's almost to the bottom. Yeah, still no. So when you're having problems with the polish, I do have some thinner. I'll probably put in that because I don't really want to waste it and get rid of it completely. I'll put some thinner in it. But I'll switch over to this Frozen. It is kind of pearly, and maybe I might like that better anyway. And these are tiny, thin, fine lines, so they're a little harder. There we go. And you can just put those however you want to. Let's try to go a little offset. Ooh, pretty. Let's go on to this MXM 014. This is the kitchen, I think. Kitchen patterns. I think there's another plate that is not the Mani by Me exclusive plate that is like this. That is like a, they call it a kitchen, I don't know, print. Okay, this is another one that's layered like so. Let's see if we can make this work. And I'm going to use gold over the copper, I think. Let's do this first. Let's do this one and see. Copper. And then the white, I don't know. And this white, or should I do gold? See, there's just not very much left in here. I don't know if I can get that to pick up. Love this gold though. Ooh, it picked up. That one's a hard one to line up, let me tell you. But I think I did pretty good with a squishy stamper. And then I'm just going to pick up, I think, a couple of frames. This one, that one's really fine. I don't know if I can get that one. Oh yeah. Ooh, that one's pretty. And then this in the middle of it. Let's go there. Oh, that's really cute. All right, let's do another big layer on my thumb here. Let's do this. I don't know, that one's hard to keep lined up. That one. Right in the center. And then hopefully we can line that one up over it with the gold. Huh. I'm knocking stuff off. Oh, I get that a little crooked. Oh, I don't think I lined that up right at all, but it looks cute. It's still pretty. Oh, I did want to say this one is a stainer. So you want to make sure you have a base coat on that's really good. And you're very careful with your top coat because I noticed that my brush got contaminated as I swiped. So I had to do a really thin easy coat and wipe my brush off really good and clean it and wipe it off before I stuck it back in the bottle before I went to the next nail, because it was definitely contaminating my brush. But I am not afeared of these chromes smudging with the top coat. Not really something I ever worry about with a chrome. Now, if this was black or you know, a white, stark white, I would worry about smudging that image. Ooh, pretty. All right, stick around and listen to my my rant here at the end and let me know what you think about it. What would you do? What would you say? Thanks, guys. All the products are listed. Lantern and Wren, Hit the Bottle, Maniology. I don't know. What is this? Oh, the Clear Jelly stamper plate I got from Lantern and Wren. They sell Hit the Bottle. All right. Stay tuned for a little fun video. Well, I mean, I don't know how fun it is at the end. Bye. All right, so I'll tell you the story. A few weeks ago, me and my husband went to Olive Garden, and we're sitting there, you know, waiting on our food, talking, and there was sun coming in the window. I don't really color my hair. I used to color it some, but I haven't colored it in like probably almost a year. And the last time I did it, it was just some glaze, some brown glaze that washes out. I don't use permanent color anyway. I use a semi-permanent when I do it. Anyway, I haven't done it forever. And then he's asked me a couple times if I'm going to color my hair again. And I'm like, probably not. You know, he asked me again. And I think that, like, I'm 61 years old. This is my natural color. I do have, I know, like one spot here that's pretty gray. Like, I don't know. I can't see it because I'm blind. Right in there. And I know I've got a few, just, you know, it's not bad. I'd say I got, I don't know, 10% gray. I'm 61 years old. I think I'm supposed to have gray by now. Anyway, he asked me when I was going to color my hair again. I was like, why do you care? What is it with me coloring my hair? And I said, I'm not that gray anyway. I said, I'd rather just let it go and not color it because I don't want to have that fight with, you know, constantly going back and forth and having gray roots and growing it out. And he goes, well, I just didn't want you to be one of those women that let themselves go. As I sit here, my hair was curled, my makeup on. I wear makeup every day. I don't care if I'm going anywhere or not. I put my makeup on just because it's what I've always done. I was pretty dressed up while he is sitting there in a pair of jeans, which I'm sure I had jeans on too. And, oh no, that day I was wearing a dress. I was wearing a dress. And he's got jeans and an orange 318 Union shirt on, t-shirt on, telling me that I let myself go. He doesn't want me to let myself go. Okay. So I'm in a restaurant. It wasn't very crowded. We didn't really have anybody around me. So I'm like, do you know how horrible that sounds? What? Never in my livelong days did I think I would hear my husband say something like that. So again, and I got no filter on here. I'm 61. Let myself go. I don't want you to be one of those women that just let themselves go. He has, this coming from the man that has, he doesn't have a lot of gray either, but I'm going to say he's got like 40% gray. He's got a lot more gray than I do. And his beard and mustache especially, which, by the way, I hate facial hair on men. I hate it. I don't like kissing. I mean, I don't mind the way it looks so much if it's short and kept nice. But kissing that porcupine, no, I don't like it. But he's always had one. So I married that. I haven't always had gray. And I was much younger 25 years ago. I don't know what he expects. What do all men expect? I'm just going to be a cat lady. Don't let yourself go, Bisquick. Don't just let yourself go. Or you, Penny. Oh, look at all that gray on you. Have you let yourself go? No, because her beautiful. Her beautiful baby. Her's a beautiful baby. Yes, there is. I don't want to bash my husband. He's a pretty good guy. I can't complain too much about him. But feel free to bash your husband or let me know how you feel about his opinions down in the comments.